Good evening, everyone. First off, I'd like to thank the Golden State Warriors and the Curry family in giving me the honor and opportunity in presenting Stephen Curry for enshrinement. Steph is truly one of the most transformative and inspirational players to have ever played the game of basketball. As a basketball player myself, and having watched Steph play growing up, his journey has been nothing short of legendary. Tonight we honor a man whose influence is more than just the game of basketball. It is something that has inspired athletes across the entire world. Despite all the accolades, the championships, the MVP awards, Steph is honored here today because of the way he has revolutionized the game. The way he has inspired a new generation and has proven time after time success is a product of dedication, faith, and a belief in oneself. In the beginning, Steph's journey was like many of us, from humble beginnings filled with many doubts. Going into college, he wasn't the fastest, he wasn't the strongest, he wasn't the tallest, he wasn't among the highest ranked. He was basically average. So most of the talk around him was he couldn't play at the next level due to his size, athleticism, and just not being built for it. Regardless of that, and regardless of being overlooked by larger programs, Steph found himself a home at Davidson College. His time there was just a glimpse of what was yet to come. I remember pulling up his games and watching him play, and I think to myself, man, this guy's so different. Why is he at such a small school? It was magical to see him lead the amazing playoff run they had in 2008. As an underdog, he put an underdog team on his back and led them on the national stage. Showing the heart, skill, determination was just a demonstration of how someone can overcome the boundaries and doubts set on one. He inspired underdogs everywhere, proving that it's how you show up that matters most. Consequently, due to the aforementioned views as a player, he wasn't really set to go to the NBA or let alone change the game. Yet here we are today, commemorating the man who has changed the game of basketball forever. His ability to shoot the ball is unmatched and once considered to be unattainable. This helped him to make a pioneer in the modern day of basketball as the greatest shooter of all time. Ever since Steph, the game really has changed so much. I find myself practicing shooting form way more than I usually would, or trying to shoot from as far as I can just to be like him. You could probably go to the gym or the park and find someone doing the exact same thing. Steph may make basketball look really cool, put on a show, but it's how he showed us what's possible. His impact goes further than just stats, highlights, and even just basketball. He's a complete stand-up guy. He's a leader who's humble, and the way he carries himself everywhere just inspires a new generation and the current one. He shows that our greatness is not measured by our talents or our awards, but by our work ethic, integrity, and by showing up for ourselves. Now that I keep talking about how it's more than just basketball, it really is. It's about life. Steph uses the influence and platform to make differences in his community. His foundations support education, equality, and community involvement. His work off the court shows us that what it means to be a champion. It is more than just winning titles. It's what gets you there in the first place, like being a leader and lifting others up. Steph's proven that success is never from just one part of our lives. It's from how you choose to accomplish your goals in all parts of your lives, whether it be being there for family, cutting back on bad habits, or giving back to the world. The list goes on and on, but I'm kind of sick of hearing me talk. So, tonight we celebrate Stephen Curry's induction into the class of 2024 Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. We honor an extraordinary athlete and an amazing man who has given inspiration to underdogs, kids, and anyone who dared to dream big. We honor a man whose hard work, faith, and heart shows that you can accomplish anything. Steph, you have inspired millions, including me, to push our limits, and for that we thank you, and congratulations on this more than well-deserved honor. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Wardell Stephen Curry II.